do?
Wake that ass up.
Rise and grind, baby.
Live Hip Hop Daily, Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Woo! We got the #1 morning show to hit Atlanta, man. Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Get your ass up and tune in. www.livehiphopdaily.tv.
Get that app, baby. Yeah.
It's Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's Larry Love, man. DJ Vito, man.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
You know what I'm saying? My niggas say wake the fuck up, so wake the fuck up, man.
Wake
so
the fuck up.
we're gonna do an entertainment report, 2 DJs, you know what I'm saying, giving our spin-off, you know what I'm saying, on this week.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And first and foremost, I'm gonna start this interview and say, rest in peace to my motherfucking brother Sneaker Q. Because if Sneaker Q was here right now,
He would indulge in this argument.
he would indulge in this argument. I would have to come back on a Wednesday and do the social on 7 p.m. But if Sneaker Q was alive right now, you know, we would have had to talk about this Meek Mill. You know, Sneaker Q was the biggest Drake fan that I know personally. I don't think I would never meet another
Drake
fan.
Drake too consistent to not have fans. He got more haters than fans, but everybody listening to his music.
But Sneaker Q was like the ultimate Drake. You can't tell him nothing fan.
I believe.
So I can just, if my guy was alive right now, right, I would literally, like, I don't know what type of conversation we would have, to be honest with you, but the entertainment report has to start with Meek Mill's album, Championships. And if you beat the streets, if you beat the system, if you beat the odds in any way, nigga,
You fucking with that Meek.
you gotta fuck with the Meek. And every nigga don't go to, every nigga hasn't went to jail in their life, but every nigga has beat some type of accomplishment. And a nigga comes from the street, not a black person.
Facts.
I'm gonna say a nigga comes from the street.
Facts.
So if you a nigga in life, you didn't beat some type of obstacle, then you got to fuck with this Championships album.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying?
It came from all directions. The content. Hold on, wait. Let me sit up and because I'm finna tell you, the content was crazy. You feel me? I'm rocking with Meek on the content. The content was there, but the production was crazy. The delivery was crazy, which is why Jabari. I'm telling you this. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all waking up this morning like, what the fuck is Vito talking about? Check me out.
That shit was hard.
Meek would be Meek. Hold on, y'all checking me out as I'm sending it in the camera. I look. Meek album is on route to be better than Nipsey album. I'm saying that with confidence, and I'm saying that with production. I'm not listening to no Nipsey on the way to the club. You feel me, Larry?
You right.
Are we listening?
You right. And I like Victory Lap. Victory Lap was my shit too. I did enjoy Victory Lap.
So what you
barely enjoy Victory Lap.
Jabari,
you didn't enjoy Victory
Jay
Lap.
Black
You tolerated it.
You enjoying the album off of what?
our cameraman,
For club bangers. So you might well look for a mixtape.
Jay Black coming for you today, sir.
Damn, what I
On
do,
the entertainment
bro?
report.
I'm
Listen,
feeling good today.
so our cameraman.
Hey, hold on,
behind-
wait.
So let's let the world know what's going on first.
Okay.
Behind the scenes, before we got on this camera, right?
Okay.
You know, Vito said that Meek was the album of the year, and Jay Black, our cameraman, Mr.
We
Revolt,
can't.
Mr.
I didn't.
Revolt
No, I
TV.
didn't say album of the year. No, hell
album
no.
of the year?
No, it's not. I didn't say album of the year. I said it's better than Nipsey.
Better than Nipsey. Okay.
That's a big difference.
Okay. You right, because
Yeah.
that would be Lil Wayne's
my
album.
God.
That would be the Carter 5.
A lot of hot takes
That would be the
going on
Carter
today.
5 for first and foremost.
Hold on.
We gonna
This
say
nigga
the
said T.I. album.
Dime Trap was hard.
It
Dime
was
Trap was
cool.
Album of
hard.
the year though.
What you think about Weezy album?
It can't be better than Carter. We've been waiting. Everybody been waiting for the Carter. First and foremost.
Oh yeah.
First and foremost, the whole world.
I'm glad you feel me on that then. I'm
Look,
glad.
we still talking about Victory Lap, and that shit came out in February.
Because of
Niggas usually forget albums that come out at the top.
Because he ain't came out with nothing since then.
But I'm
No
saying we still
visuals
talking
or
about
nothing.
So the
It's still
entertainment
in that-
report
it's
is
still
gonna
in
be
that
okay.
conversation.
So first and foremost, can we all agree that
All right,
say
you got it.
Can we all agree say Carter 5 is first and foremost? We forgot about Carter 5 and how the people been waiting on the.
Yeah.
It ain't the best album of the year.
It's top 5, maybe number
What?
5.
It's top 5. It's Wayne. It's Wayne. So you got to show that.
It's
shit.
not the best album
And
of the
we've
year.
been waiting on that for like 10 years.
So it's not the best album of the year.
Nah.
It's top 5. It's top. It's in my.
It's
top
it's
5,
top
dude.
3.
Nah.
Oh no.
No.
Drake might got best album, especially with sales.
No.
Listen,
Let's talk this money.
What
Let's
Jay-
talk this
what Jay
money.
just say on the Meek? You like the Meek? What would he say? Y'all inflating them numbers, man.
Yeah, y'all
They
inflating
is,
them
but them-
numbers.
them-
Jay-Z said he never had a
He said,
billion
I
streams.
got a real billion.
He said he never had a
He said
billion
I got a billion, I never had a billion streams,
Never had a
but
billion.
check me out though. that them streams getting you that money, and Drake it's 25 albums. At one point, all 25 songs was on the Billboard.
True. I mean, you can't
25
knock Drake
songs
over the
on your
years, don't get me
album.
wrong. But when we talk about this Championships album, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the features first and
Let's do it.
foremost. Let's
Let's
talk
do
about
it.
the features. I'm
Let's
gonna
do
pull it up.
Let's do it.
And I'm gonna elaborate a little bit. And also, don't forget, Lil Baby's Street Gossip album came out the
It
same
did.
day.
It
I still have to
did.
go back and listen to it. I haven't listened to it yet.
It's hard to be in the car and listen to a Baby album and then a Meek album. That's like motherfucking like your mind gonna scramble.
your
You
mom
gonna tweak.
Yeah. Also, MPA Pee Wee Longway drop. Pee Wee Longway drop. I haven't listened to it yet though. I haven't listened to it yet.
I never really was a Pee Wee Longway fan, honestly.
So let's look at Meek.
That Blue M&M was decent.
That Blue M&M was hard.
Blue M&M.
That Blue M&M was hard. I forgot
Shout
about
out to
Blue.
Caveman Rosario for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Caveman on that one.
You know, it was early this week, 6ix9ine.
Right, he dropped it.
Nine dropped
He dropped it after he went to prison.
Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
So are we gonna talk about that scenario for real on camera, like the 6ix9ine?
We don't have to. We don't have to.
I mean,
I think Rick Ross elaborated greatly about the 6ix9ine,
and that shows you
on that Meek. That's better than that Nipsey.
that shows you Ross was late to
me.
turn in his verse. Ross was late. First of all, Ross was late turning in that verse because that was too current.
He wrote that.
That was
bitch
too
yesterday.
current. He wrote that motherfucker like
2 days ago.
the day before the album had to came out.
Last week, yeah, that's within the last.
He had to write that song for. They probably had the whole verse sitting because that whole verse was. We're gonna talk about that later too.
And it was and he
was-
spit
we gonna
like
talk about
32 on that motherfucker. He went crazy.
That shit went way over niggas' heads when he came and said 3/5 of a
I
man.
listened to
when he
it
came
2,
on,
3, 4.
We ain't even gonna go in the whole verse right now. This, you know what I'm saying? But Meek had Fab, Cardi B,
Oh.
Rick Ross, Jay-Z, Future, Roddy Ricch,
Future song go crazy.
Young Thug, Drake, Kodak Black, 21 Savage, Jeremiah, NPNB, Melly. This nigga had a feature list out of this world. With Jay-Z as your feature, you already won. I don't think Jay-Z had a song in the last 2 years besides with Beyonce.
That went as crazy as
Yeah,
he did.
besides
He
what-
came with a point. He spoke in that
Yeah.
motherfucker like he had a point to prove.
That shit was trash with Khaled and Future and Jay-Z. What was that shit? Top off the Maybach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was trash. I'm sorry, Hov, that shit was trash. But
Yeah.
that this this song right here on the Championships album though, that whole verse, yo, I'm still listening to it. Like, you know, it's one of them verses you got to pause.
You got to bring it back
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 times.
I'm not
for
even
real.
a Jay-Z fan, but when I heard it, I just was like, damn, this dude really. And he said some shit that flew over my head. I knew it flew over my head. I was like, bro, I got to go back and listen
Gotta
to that
listen
shit
to
again,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
What
Like
is he
that,
talking
like
about?
that,
Yeah.
Mike,
He
like
was
that
talking a
Michael
bunch
and
of
Prince
rich nigga
DNA.
shit, though.
He was talking a bunch of rich nigga
bunch
shit.
of rich nigga. He was stunting on niggas like, but it's like shit. I done did this shit.
When
you
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
I got titled to bust it down with my niggas.
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, what y'all trying to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's enough for the Meek hype. I mean, I can't.
This is the Meek should endorse this motherfucker.
Yeah,
But
he
let's,
just.
hold on. Back to the Meek album of the year.
Okay.
Nah, well, he said he
Hold
didn't.
on.
Nah, I didn't say
My man
album of the
Meek
year.
better than the
Yeah. The
Victory
better
Lap.
than
Meek
Big
ain't
Bill.
even got the hardest verse on his album.
Meek spitting a whole lot of real.
He got the
shit.
hardest intro of the year.
He might
That
do.
Phil Collins
No, he
in the
always
air.
got the intro,
That
though.
he always. Well, okay, we're gonna say.
Yeah, he
Meek, can we,
always- Meek the
so can we
intro
say
king.
Meek the king of intros then at least?
He the intro
Can we say
king.
he the king of intros at least?
Cause he hyped in
Is he
the
they still playing Dreams and Nightmares in the club.
We never gonna stop.
We still play that shit in the
Not gonna
club.
stop. I'm gonna play
I
that
can't
shit.
think of a harder intro.
It's not a
Or
hard
a
intro.
hard intro close to that.
It's not.
Wayne was used to be the king of the intro.
Yeah, he.
Mob.
Yeah, the mob. Yeah. But this Dreams and Night, that Phil Collins in the air sample.
He went crazy.
Yo,
He went crazy. He
Yo,
went
that
crazy.
Phil Collins. You gotta be a music to know what song he sampled. That Phil
went crazy.
Collins in there. Yeah, he did. But anyway, that's the Meek wrap up. This entertainment report. We gotta speak on Kareem Hunt, man.
Yeah, boy, that's Bodie.
We gotta speak on that.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Is the Chiefs done? Can we say that is the Chiefs? Oh, we don't know yet.
They tweaking. They tripping. They playoffs. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all face was more important than y'all than the ring.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to believe. Well, it ain't hard for me to believe, but how they got rid of Marcus Peters so fast. But the Chiefs been doing that for a minute. If you're a trouble player, they can
just
get
drop
rid of
you
fast.
I can't even hate the organization for that.
Because the
I
play
can't
at the end of the
even-
day, if he didn't do what he did, it's all about you and how you
now
react to shit. You feel me?
And first of all, like we discussed,
What
that
it
shit
is.
happened. First of all, the shit happened in February, right? Happened in February.
They been knew about it.
What's that?
Oh, that's
What's that?
bullshit.
They been
What's that,
knew about
8
it,
months
but
ago?
once it got out,
You ain't knew that?
Once it
You
got
ain't
out,
know that? Yeah.
That's just
No.
no. That's
They
what
know
about
about
it.
it.
Oh, that's
So-
bullshit.
Let's say this. First of all,
Yeah.
I don't condone hitting a woman. Period. First of all, I've never put my hands on a woman. I can say that on camera. I've never put my hands on a woman.
Okay.
I don't believe in color, black, white, green. You shouldn't put your hand on no one. But the fact that nigga you put your hands on a white woman, first of all, on camera, not on camera, but somebody recorded. It could have been a black woman. It would probably have been the same. I don't know if it would have been. I'm not gonna say it would have been the same measurement if it was. But when you kick a woman, kick is ultimately when you kick somebody. That's like
Why
the
they
ultimate,
down and shit? Like,
that's the ultimate disrespect when you kick somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you kick the shit happened in February, and it just so that means somebody just sold this surveillance for some bread to a media company or whatever the sense of scenario is. But my brother, like. It shows you actions, don't matter what you do, that shit can always catch up with you, brother. And when you come to hitting a woman, bro, I don't condone that.
you got to
man.
think twice.
Like, and I heard she called him a nigga.
I heard think about it though. He had more to lose than her. So
Oh, yeah.
smacking Shorty was just the ultimate
Oh, yeah.
idiocracy of bro. It was stupid.
But that's what a lot of people don't know that this shit happened in February.
If she called him a nigga or whatever the situation may be, you still got to know as a man that look, I'm Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
I came from nothing. I was
Yeah.
an undrafted free agent.
First,
whatever.
second year in the
I didn't
league.
even get drafted. I came out of Toledo,
Yeah.
undrafted out of nowhere, and I'm a star now. You got to know that, bro. I don't give a damn what even if she spit on you, press charges on her or something. But it's protect your assets, bro. You got assets. You
Got
could have
family.
all you had to do is finish this year out, and you could have been getting a big old check. Not to say that you still won't, but you ain't gonna never get that big old check that you wanted.
Right.
Now that this done came out,
And look how
this done
good
derailed
look how
everything.
good his team is right now. Why? So think about it. Think about
lose
this.
anyway.
Think about this though. Also think about this. Why didn't this shit leak before the season started? Right? Why didn't it leak before the season started?
I think
It's a
some
reason
shit.
for
I think it's some
everything.
shit.
I'm telling you.
Because you
The reason
feel
for
me?
everything.
The top teams in the AFC, this is a conspiracy. I don't know if it's true. This is just how I'm thinking. The top teams in the NFL is always the teams that come out of the AFC is always the Steelers and the Patriots.
Always.
The Chiefs was about to fuck that up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're
I feel
right.
like shit.
Yeah.
The Patriots got to put that money. Like, come on, man. We Tom Brady this is last year. We got to give him another one.
Yeah.
Like,
If you think
I
about
think it's some shit
conspiracy like that,
like, you feel me?
it's almost
It's entertainment at the end of the day. Like,
it's almost ironic that today is our entertainment report. This shit came out last weekend on a what? Friday or Saturday? What came out last week? It came out on a Friday or Saturday. It came out on a Saturday morning, Friday morning.
yeah.
It came out on a Friday. This is week what? That was last week was week 12 in the NFL. They got 5 games left.
Right.
So it determines rankings and positioning when
Lot.
it comes to them brackets and the
It
playoffs.
determined a lot of money.
Y'all put this shit out, and I'm not on his side at all. I'm just saying,
What they did
if we gonna speak from a business perspective,
Yeah.
this shit should have happened
at the beginning of the season.
before the season started.
Preseason.
Because I
Had
feel like
this all the way together.
right.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think it was important enough that this man hit a woman, and y'all waited what,
All the
8
way
months?
until-
Y'all don't think it was important
I
to
think-
come out as soon as he hit this
I
woman?
think once the video footage dropped, they didn't want to be a part of it.
Right.
just
They
had to
removed
kinda
themselves from it.
Remove themselves from it. And
Man.
kinda like this is themselves.
My
whatever.
look, yo,
But if it is a conspiracy theory,
it has to be.
then something like this might happen. The Patriots might pick them up. Just
Nah, for
just to
real.
rub it in their
Nah,
face.
for real.
Hey, then they dropped him. Then the team dropped him. They put
It was another cat, Ruben.
Ruben Foster.
Ruben
He
Foster
got dropped, but he got picked right up by the Redskins.
by the Redskins. What he get dropped for though?
Domestic violence.
Oh, I ain't know the same thing.
Okay.
I ain't know the same thing.
Okay.
I ain't know the same thing.
Okay.
So it almost shows you like, yo, whatever you do, yo, you gotta like Groovy Low said, protect your assets, my nigga.
Facts, bro.
You know, you got a newborn, my nigga. How that like I just said, you just did your first show, you got paid 10 bands for your first show. Your second show, you went out there and you slapped the fan. Nigga, you just fucked up you just slapped the fan. You just got paid $10,000 for your first main DJ show, and I would have slapped the fuck out of a fan because he stepped on my shoe.
They stupid.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to think about. Like I don't know who said it. It was I seen somebody on Instagram, but they was like, my nigga, before you do some gangsta shit, think like a pussy. Who was that? That was Deion. He's like, before you, they basically said, think like a pussy before you do some gangsta shit, because think about what you about to lose or the people that you about to affect around you
Effect.
before you goddamn, do whatever you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I think if any nigga put their hand on the Roman is wrong. So I feel like that shit should have came out the next day.
Yeah.
Versus waiting
Yeah.
from February to November. Like, what the fuck?
I feel like it was some hush money used.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
'Cause it was,
He in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
survey. It was like
yeah.
the hotel cameras. It wasn't even like no phone.
Yeah, that was home with hotel cameras,
They had
right?
that shit
You
locked
see
up,
dudes with
stashed
their
up.
phone.
Yeah, dude took a phone. Right. So anyway, we're gonna speak about it. what's the sense of other scenario? The other album, what's his name? Came out last. Creed 2.
Oh yeah,
Creed 2.
2.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but Creed 2 album came out last week. Creed 2, I mean, was it last week? Was it Thanksgiving? Was it Thanksgiving week?
It might have been.
Produced by Mike Will.
It might have been.
I haven't seen the Creed movie yet, but Michael B. Jordan, I think the hype.
I'm actually finna go see that tonight.
I think I may need to go see that.
It was dope. It was dope. I checked
Was it?
out. Yeah.
Was
I
it better
mean,
than the first one?
You knew what to expect,
Right.
but you know
It was like a
I really
remake.
I can't even really remember the first one. I saw the first one, but I don't remember it.
Right.
It
The second one was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm gonna go check that shit out
Yeah.
tonight.
And shout out to Mike Will Made It. He getting ready to drop a Creed 2 soundtrack
Oh yeah,
album. or whatever.
yeah. That's what I think I just seen it. Did it just? I think it came out. That's why I was just speaking, and I seen the features on that shit.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to the producers that's dropping albums. Metro Boomin came out with the first.
That was gonna be my
Yeah.
next topic. I felt
Yeah.
like one of the albums of the year that actually could have been number 4
Was Metro's?
would have been Zaytoven. Zaytoven album went crazy.
I forgot about Zaytoven.
That's where that Mo Rilla came from.
That's where it came from. It came
Off
from
Zaytoven shit.
Oh.
That's Zaytoven shit. All that go boot up. That shit go crazy. All off Zaytoven and shit. So I think he would probably have number 4, especially off it being a compilation album.
Yeah.
There's everybody on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that is true.
I would give it to bro.
And I'm gonna say, damn, that Travis Scott album was hard, man.
It was. I get a Travis album Scott album. One of the top albums of the year, but I wouldn't give it like top 5, top 4. That'd be like top 11. Oh me, that shit went crazy. Come on, man. Okay. Well, now listen, when we do albums, right? When you do an album, if I'm a fucking record label, Vito Records, you feel me? I'm finna sign you, Larry. You feel me? I'm finna sign you. But when I sign you, you feel me? I want your album to drop. But when we drop your album, we don't just want album sales. We need singles from your album.
Okay.
You feel me? So I want them singles. You feel me? So if I drop an album with you, Larry, I need at least 3-4 singles.
Okay.
If I don't get 3-4 singles out of an album, I don't see the lucracy of the album, if that makes sense.
You right.
So why that Travis Scott album was lit, but it wasn't lucrative as others. Yo, yeah, no. That's why I said it's like 11 or 10. It's in the top albums, but it wouldn't be top 5. That's me. That's me. He got
agree.
Sicko Mode on that. Sicko Mode made the most money.
I like how he dedicated to Houston. Yeah. Yeah, that Rest in Peace to Pimp C song was my favorite song on that, actually.
That went crazy.
That Rest in Peace Pimp C song was hard. And that Sicko Mode was hard, too.
That Sicko Mode.
They played that on the radio now.
Went crazy.
But other entertainment news. Do y'all remember the XFL?
Yes, I do.
For the sports?
I do.
XFL is coming back in 2019.
Wow.
Huh? Yeah. But that was a real football league. Oh, that's his league. So for all y'all football players out there, for the people that's naysayers, XFL is coming back next year. So they announced the first 8 cities. St. Louis, Dallas, Houston, LA, New York, Seattle, Tampa, and DC.
So all my homies that's semi-pro
Ruby Lou
football
played
players,
football. You know,
all the homies that's
y'all boys might have to try out for the XFL next year. You know what I'm saying? If you because it look like it's gonna be endorsed the right day. They looking at doing 32 teams. They got 8 teams so far. They're looking about legalizing gambling with it. That's what they're dealing with now.
That's how they gonna get
the legalization of gambling. You know, with the scenario.
I knew it was real with my auntie the other day. Who played? Was it the Redskins that played?
That was someone like that game of the year.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago. My auntie, she don't even talk about football. She's like, yeah, I hope the Redskins win. I'm like, auntie, what you know about football? I really don't know. I just bet on it.
Yeah, man.
Put it in 15, she makes 75 back. So she do that every week.
Man, yeah.
Gambling with NFL type shit.
She knows some shit. She knows some shit. But before we really get out of here, what's coming up in the news so far as the what we can look forward to? I missed the Soul Train Awards. We got to talk about that. I missed the Soul Train Awards. I heard it was dope this year. Right. I heard Donnell Jones came out this year.
Right. I heard
he ain't performing over 10 years. So for the R&B, we had the R&B shout to Tiffany Evans that came through this week.
Yes.
Tiffany Evans came through.
She was dope.
Shout out to my guy Middleman for styling Donnell Jones.
Oh, that's
okay.
Dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Okay.
That's dope.
So before we you was at? You got anything coming up for this weekend?
Oh, this weekend I'm at Peters of Atlanta.
Okay. My boy at the Booty Club for all my people that
I'm in the studio. Come to the Artist Chamber, man. We got all the shit you need to record. I'm talking about A1, state of the art, good vibes, couches. name it, we got it. You feel me? Y'all pull up. But that's it. I'm in the studio this weekend.
Yeah, man, I just got to do my little DJing scenarios for my local clubs in the city anyway.
I'm gonna pull up.
But yeah, definitely. But before we get out here, man, make sure you don't raise your kids to listen to 6ix9ine music. Nigga, that's not a good idea to influence kids with. I actually listened to his album, the first one.
How did you like it?
I like the Fifi song.
Come on, man. It might did though. It about did. It about did.
It did. It did.
It about did.
It did, man. But
it about did.
the thing about Tekashi, man, and I thought I was gonna like him because I liked him in the beginning because he was himself. I did like him in the beginning, man. But all this racketeering and RICO charges and brother, you shouldn't even be caught up in nowhere close to that type of shit right now. How old is he? You 22.
He was just signed to their label, and then he was just around. I think
He caught up.
when you listen to his music, I gotta listen. I'm like, he ain't really rapping about no street shit. He rapping about.
I gotta say this new shit that y'all said came out last. Was you y'all said it came out Monday last week?
Right, it did.
What's the name of it?
What was it called?
I know he did FIFA. I know he got a song called FIFA with Gunna. Was Gunna?
He got one with Gunna. He got one.
Is it with?
I gotta listen to
Was it
that.
with Baby? Was it Baby or with Gunna? This nigga got Baby and
That
Gunna.
shit might go.
Bobby Shmurda. I thought he locked up still. Oh my God! I gotta go listen to this.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm fucking with him. Man. I'm fucking with 6ix9ine. But that, and that shows you, man. Sometimes, I get it. You got to be protected out in these streets, man. But brother, you could have just had a way better career. I think if you'd have just kept it a little more realer, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you're a young Spanish cat in the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? So,
niggas be dumb, man. I'm just waiting on God to grant me my 100,000 so I can make some shit. Cause niggas be stupid.
yeah, man, that shit. Like I said, then never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. But when you got your young kids listening to music, just don't have them. Influence them by the Meek championships. Have them. Some shit like that. Beat the system,
Some substance.
beat the eye, some substance. You know what I'm saying? Some Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Some substance, but not this. Other shit. Before we get out of here, man.
Fact.
But this is the Entertainment Report, Live Hip Hop Daily. We'll see you next week, man. It was the Georgia-Alabama game this weekend, but we'll talk about it next show. See you later.